Hey y'all, it's TLDR, and I'm gonna get right into the video. Y'all see the title. Last month I wrote an article called Essential Wisdom for Every Woman's Journey. If you haven't read it, go read it. There's this one thing that I kind of tiptoed around that I kind of said, but I'm gonna blatantly say in this video. Plain and simple, don't fuck that man. And I'm not saying this like, oh, wait till marriage, da da da. Don't fuck that man. That's what I'm saying. Don't fuck that man. Until you understand the deeper dynamics at play and preserving your energy, your time, and most importantly, your worth. If you're already feeling this message, be sure to hit that like button so you can help the algorithm bring this message to other women who definitely need it. As we know, all humans have essential needs like staying hydrated, satisfying our hunger, getting rest. Men have an additional need, and that is the ego scratch, or what I like to call the need for a win. That's why you see behaviors like negging or that sudden switch up when you're at your most vulnerable, i.e., pregnant, or after you get married and all of a sudden you in a house and this is not a man you've ever met before. And before I continue, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Thank you very much. It might sound wild, but that urge, that need for a win is just as intense as if, you're doing the pee dance after you just drink mad water. You try to get your water intake up and you call, I'm gonna get my gallon of water in a day. But then you keep peeing and peeing and peeing. You see how you have to pee that bad? That's how bad they have the urge for the need for a win, the need to one up you. I'm not saying that this need for a win is inherently vindictive, but from what we have the evidence to be based off of, you tell me what you think. But here's the thing. Women are not exempt from these same drives. Just like men, we can get caught up in a game, driven by our own need for validation, to feel chosen, and to be special. We're conditioned to believe that our worth is measured by who we can attract, especially in spaces where power and success are currency. So basically, on Earth. And that's where the lines blur, leaving you exposed to these tactics. I've seen it time and time and time again, especially as a woman that is in the creative field, especially the music industry. I'm not in the music industry, but I have friends who make music. All my friends are doing something creative. And I mean, it's very hard. I try my best, but it's very hard to ignore all the gossip that comes from the music industry. But if you pay attention, and that's one thing I do, I pay attention and observe. There's this one male who I've noticed that women around him tend to get the short end of the stick financially when it comes to like deals. And we just never hear from them again. And my intuition tells me that he was skillfully able to get that back from them because of that need to feel special. And that need to feel special and validated, and oh, he treats me better than other women, or all he had to really say was, all he had to say to them was, oh, you're not like these other girls, I'm surrounded by all these girls that just want me for my money and blah, but you different. Once she hear that you different, her guard is dropped, and now he overlooking your business. He overlooking your money. So many red flags, so many errors. And what's the end result from it? He's leveled up, and then the women are left struggling, often financially drained, bitter, and confused. And it's not just a coincidence. He knows how to play on their desires to be the one to stand out above the rest. But here's the hard truth: he never lost sight of his goal. He never did. They, however, the women, got swept up in the illusions of being special. The reality is, these games are not driven by ego alone. Men and women both can get caught up in a toxic loop of needing to prove themselves, heal old wounds, or fill the emptiness left by a lack of validation. When you're a woman navigating spaces where power is currency, you have to be ruthlessly strategic. You're not just battling his ego, you're battling your own fears, conditioning, and that little voice that tells you to settle for crumbs to be chosen. A point that's really missing that I think is extremely important is the fact that that guy has money. He has money, he has resources. So women will sit there and think, why would he use me for my gifts or my financial such and such? And it's because, why not? If everything is a game to them, why wouldn't they? Not only is everything a game, they're not gonna not take up the opportunity to pounce. And if you have this big ass open weakness, which is your ego and need to feel special, they're just gonna use that to increase their own wealth to in whatever way that is. If you're enjoying the conversation and you would like more insights like this, go to the description and subscribe to my newsletter. So TLDR, it's really ever worth it to fuck that man. And if you are familiar with Priscilla Clark's book, The 41 Ways, I always fuck up the name, but you know, the game, The 41 Ways That Men Use. I can't say what type of man the man that I'm describing is, but what I can say is the fact that they approach you with a game plan is 100% a fact. 100%. A game plan and something that they want from you. And don't let the need to be special, chosen, loved, whatever, gas your head up and make you like the need to be different from other women so bad. Don't let that be your downfall. That's the TLDR. Because especially as you know, we realize this world is very much more spiritual than it is physical. Don't let nobody snatch your gifts up or nothing. No, like, don't let them snatch your gifts up. Don't let them snatch your birthright. Don't let them snatch up the generational wealth that's supposed to go to your bloodline. Like, it's really that deep. And we need to get it together. That's it for today's video. If this resonated with you, please leave a thumbs up and a comment. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And again, if you want more personal updates and exclusive content, be sure to subscribe to my newsletter. I also have a podcast. It's called Tuesdays Burner. And if you like this video, I think you would really like my podcast. All right. See y'all in the next one. Bye.